ticket. Imagine all of us speaking at the same time. Walk with me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Live for me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Live for me.
Yeah. Welcome me to pod. Welcome me to pod. Welcome me to pod, man. Episode 48, man. We close to the 50, man. We close to the 50, y'all. We close to the 50. Woo. It's funny because we close to the 50 right around the time the season about to be over.
That's pretty valid, right? I'm just saying.
But the season about to be over. They got about 12. Maybe some teams got 13, 14 games left. But the playoffs right around the corner, man. So you already know the season about to amp up. We about to do 2 episodes a week, my nigga, for the playoffs. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to eat the shit up. We got this shit up. But before we even start, man, you already know I got to introduce the fellas, man, for the new people that come in here. I'm gonna start with Abe. I'm gonna start with Abe today, man. I don't feel like starting with D. D. Abe, you're not.
You fucked up already,
nigga. You D.
Nah.
Yo, anyway, my nigga, I'm gonna start off with Jordan, man. I'm gonna start with my nigga Velvet, Con Wolf, man. My son A, man. What good, butter? Hey, butter.
Nothing like living another good day, man. Another day above ground. It's another
Captain
day.
Calm.
Bless, bro. So I'm here, baby.
Facts,
We here, bro.
Yo, and then to the bottom. There you go, man.
You didn't say to you.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Nigga, in my the way I'm viewing things through this camera, you in the bottom, bro. It might look different when we start when we actually upload the episode, but right now you in the bottom, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
What?
You normally start with the D and with the D, cause you just I don't know. I don't know.
Yo.
The final boss, man. El Jefe, man. HB Ty. The nigga with the shades, man. Ty the God, man. What's good, bro?
Another day.
AKA Bottom D.
Holla.
AKA Bottom D.
I just gotta put my Scully lower and lower every time.
Yo, son, but let's get shit started, man. I was actually going to touch on something before I brought up this topic here, but I just want to get straight into it. We discussed it a little bit on the last episode, and then I came back with a reaction video to Bam. But I want to know your thoughts after time had went by. I want to know the aftermath of Bam's 83 points, man. How y'all been feeling? Y'all still got the same reaction? Y'all feel like it's unfair, the reaction he's been getting? Y'all think it's justifiable?
All right, man. All right, so first things first, gotta say this, bro. Shout out to Bam for putting on when he didn't have to put on, bro. Like, and my biggest thing about like everything that's been going on and like the feedback and all that and reactions to Bam scoring 83 is that I'm surprised that people were surprised that Bam can do this. Like, bro, if you have never watched Bam offensively, go watch Mike Beasley on the pod. He said it on I forgot what pod it was. He said it. The only person that beat him one-on-one was Bam. So Bam has the capabilities to score offensively. That was never my issue. It was just like to hear a lot of people saying that, like, yo, I'm shocked he averages 24. Bro, like Jay always says, his responsibilities are why he doesn't go crazy scoring wise. Because, bro, I gotta be the anchor too. So we got other players for that. So, like, I'm kind of shocked and disappointed in how people were like, oh, Bam's not capable of that. Y'all niggas don't watch basketball if you really think he's not offensively sound, especially in the circumstances where 2 of their starters are out. So I don't know, but people just love to hate on something good, bro.
People was calling it a fake 83. My thing is, how is it a fake 83? What's the real 83? What's the real 83?
This is what we gonna do, Jay. This is what we gonna do. If that's a fake 83, cool. Then LeBron got that's called the bubble ring, gang. That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna play it just like
What's that? LeBron got the fake field goal record because he played longer than everybody else.
Right,
He got the fake most points ever because it took him longer than Kareem. But like, niggas was calling it a fake 83. My question is, where the real 83 at? Where the real one at? Where the real one at?
The 100 piece. That's the feel me. That's the still number one, right? So I guess that's the fake 100.
Oh, remember Melo said he saw it.
Said it. He said he saw footage.
He said he saw footage until a nigga told him to bring it up.
Right.
So a nigga told him to bring it up. He like
say it again.
He said it on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Say it again. I can't hear you.
Melo lying, talking about his uncle footage.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into calling Carmelo Anthony, my good brother, a liar. But
let me ask you a question though, D. Since a lot of people were surprised that Bam did it. What players wouldn't you have been surprised if they done it?
Well,
because I feel like if KD would have scored it the same exact way Bam did it, nobody would have had a problem with it. If Luka Doncic would have done it, nobody would have had a problem with it. But I think because Bam to a casual fan is not a score, it looks weird. It looks like, yo, who's this guy that scored 83? It's not somebody we would have betted on. So that's why I'm asking you, like, which players would you have thought would have broke it? And I'm talking about all time.
Well, I got a couple parts to this question, right? But first, I want to address. Now that I've had time to dissect and digest the Bam Adebayo 83 passing Kobe Bryant on the becoming second on the all-time scorers in the game list. I don't blame Bam Adebayo. I'm not upset with Bam Adebayo. I'm upset with Eric Spoelstra.
Yo, my son was putting on for his player.
Your guy. Why was he still in the game? Let's talk about it. That's my beef.
My son was putting on for his mans.
No.
If your man want to go for 83,
when Kobe did it, they needed all those points. It was a close game.
They was up 15.
No.
They was up 15, and we talking about in the early 2000s.
He eventually got the lead, but when Kobe did it, right? When Kobe did it, all those points he scored was needed.
Bro, if you up 15 with a minute or two to go, especially around those days, I'm talking about the early 2000s, mid 2000s. If you up 15 with 2 minutes to go, that's ball game. Niggas wasn't shooting threes like how it was these days. 15 back then, 2 minutes to go, game was over. Niggas kept Kobe in there to score the 81. They didn't know how much he was gonna score, but it was to score. What you mean?
Because
any other game, Kobe would have been out that game.
2 weeks before that, he scored 60 in 3 quarters, and he asked to come out the game. And there's footage of this that he said, "I'll get it another time. You don't need the points right now. Take me out."
He ain't asked to come out that game.
Weeks later.
By the time he had 60 in 3 quarters this game, by the 4th quarter, he said, "Let me in. I mean, keep me in." Because there's no reason Kobe was in that game with a minute to go up 15. He was trying to go for as many points as possible, and I respect it. I never had a problem with Kobe doing it.
But that's the thing. Who else was going to shoot those points? I mean, score those buckets, honestly.
That too.
For that team.
That too.
Same thing with Bam. Who we going to depend on? Paul Larson?
Yeah.
That's your man's, right? What happened to Khalil Webb?
What happened to
Khalil wasn't there. Khalil wasn't there that day. Khalil was gone too.
PTO.
Khalil was gone too. But just like Kobe, he needed those points. We was up 12, I believe, 13 points in the 4th quarter. In today's day, especially them niggas, Miami, 13 points could go like this.
But you was playing the Washington Wizards with no Anthony Davis and no Trae Young.
Bro, we didn't have nobody either.
You played, bro.
We didn't have anybody either.
Oh.
If Bam was not playing, we would have probably looked like the Washington Wizards. Because everybody was gone.
And let's look at reality too. If Bam and the Miami Heat were playing a team like, of course, OKC, of course, no, he wouldn't get 83 because that's a good defensive team. So I'm tired of these narratives oh, he played the Wizards. My nigga, duh, that's what you do, nigga. You play these bum ass teams and you run it up on these niggas, bro. And then when you play a good team,
Well, wait.
cool. Like
Kobe did on the
about,
Raptors.
What about the fouls?
What about the fouls?
That's them, nigga. You can't.
They fouled him.
No. I'm not talking about those. They was purposely making sure that this nigga was in a position to get fouled.
Oh yeah, that was Spoelstra. But that's what you're supposed to do. If you gotta chase,
that's why niggas got a problem with it.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you chasing a record, it could be anything. Remember when Golden State was chasing the 72-9 Chicago Bulls? Remember they was chasing the record.
And it don't mean a thing if they ain't win that ring.
Nigga, Golden State already has 69 games on their belt. They could have said that. They could have set their whole starting five down by that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you chasing a record, you go all for it. Because when's the next time you're gonna be in position to beat a 72-10 team? So for Golden State, they're like, in order to cement our dynasty, in order to add to our resume, we gotta go for it. We this close. Nobody has ever come close to Kobe's 81, and I'm counting the niggas who scored 71. I'm talking about it took them all game and maybe some to get them 71.
Luka sat out.
What you mean?
When Luka had that 73 or whatever, he sat out the rest of the game.
With minutes to go.
Yeah, Luka could have broke it.
Luka could have broke it. There's a couple players that could have broke it.
Devin Booker, I think, could have broke it too.
When David Robinson went for 70-something to win the scoring title, ain't nobody say nothing.
No, niggas said something.
But ain't nobody talking about it 20 years later. The only reason we bringing it up now is because niggas got a problem with Bam shit. But ain't nobody was bringing up that David Robinson needed 70 to get the scoring title. It don't matter when you chasing history.
Niggas was talking about that though.
Look how Wilt got his. Wilt shot like 40 free throws too.
I don't even care about that.
I don't think he did, bro.
Yeah, he did. They was following Wilt on purpose because he couldn't shoot free throws.
They was only scored like 20 from the line though.
Now those questions will always remain because that's a
what
way
line?
before
You said it's fraudulent. Niggas, so what line?
Oh, that's definitely fraudulent. The number one scorer in the league in NBA history is Bam Adebayo.
Ain't no one from that time around to check those stories, bro. Facts. I'm with you, bro.
But what players? Back to the question I asked you real quick. If you had to name, I really want to ask y'all who's your favorite scorers ever, and do you think they could have scored the 83 points? So, Dave, I had to ask you, and it might be a question that needs thinking. But who's your favorite scorer ever?
My favorite scorer ever?
Yeah. You can name two if you want, but I really want to know who's your favorite scorer ever. If you had to choose one to score the ball for you, who would it be? It could be the way he scores, 3-level. It could be because he's dominant. He got one way to score, but he's dominant. You can't stop it. It could be because he shoots. It could be because the way he dribbles to get the bucket. It could be Brandon Roy, natural way to score. There's different variation of scoring. I want to know your favorite. Your favorite player and why. Your favorite scorer and why.
My answer's going to sound a little crazy because I got a three-way tie for one. And then it's the second. But the three-way tie for the one is Mac, Air Jordan, and Kobe.
Okay.
And the second is the answer.
Mac, Kobe, and Jordan as 1A.
Yeah.
And 1B, you give it to the answer.
I'm giving it to the answer.
Whoa. How the fuck you going to put T-Mac, Jordan in the same conversation? All right, I see he was close to Kobe at one point. But on the same tier as
Jordan? Brady was one time the best player in the league, brother. In the league when Kobe was the best player.
I need to know right now.
Mac had that rep.
One-on-one.
Mac had that rep.
That's cool. Who you got? One-on-one. T-Mac or Jordan? Let's see. Who you got?
I'm gonna give you Jordan's answer. Kevin Durant.
Nigga said Kevin Durant.
No lie. In their prime, I'm thinking T-Mac could get a game on Jordan. I don't think he's a better player than him, but he could get a game on him.
T-Mac was nice. 6'9" score, 3 level.
He would get a game on him. Just like, yo, listen, honestly, if KD played Jordan one-on-one in their prime, KD's going to get a couple games on him.
Thanks.
He might sweep him one-on-one.
Yeah,
T-Mac was one of them scores. 3 levels easy. Post fade away.
Ain't no great player getting swept anywhere, bro. We like, you know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Oh, no, you see, I ain't say all that.
Michael Beasley tells us stories about LeBron one-on-one, so don't do that.
LeBron not a one-on-one nigga, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's why I said the scores. Your favorite scores ever.
He's the leading scorer in NBA history. You're gonna call the man? Okay, all right.
I didn't say he can't score. I just said he's not a one-on-one nigga. Like
where Braun ranks on your list, D? Where Braun ranks on your list?
Facts.
For what? Bucket getter?
Type score, yeah.
172. The fuck out of it. Fuck is you niggas talking about, nigga? What? Name one go-to LeBron move. The LeCrab walk, nigga?
Braun's the mind. Braun's go-to move is his mind.
That's
whatever the coach allows him to do, wherever the coach is slipping, that's what Braun gonna get you.
That's egregious. That's
you got 175th, bro.
How about you, Abe? What's your favorite? Who's your favorite scorers ever?
All right, man. So you know, I'm gonna go with some unorthodox, out of the box, but respectful. I got 2. My solid. Well, truthfully, it's 3, but we going with just these 2 right now. Of course, I got one of the few people to put 60 on Kobe Bryant. My son, No Chill.
Oh, Gil.
Gilbert Arenas is one of the first point guards, one of the first scoring point guards out here. You see how Dame Lillard was just being disrespectful. John Wall, all these scoring guards. He was the first of his era, you know what I mean? And not era, archetype, truthfully. And him, for some reason, just the fact, I believe he could have definitely scored 83 easily. He did. He scored 60 like 4 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's 23 more points? Cool. But I got my second one is somebody that we all love from the hood. For me, Jersey native, respect. Unc, you like to call him. My son J.R. Smith, baby.
Oh,
could do what?
J.R. Smith is one of the best bucket getters to ever walk this planet, bro.
Them lungs ain't there though.
What you mean?
I think he's gonna be gassed.
Think about it.
My son J.R. Smith. That's a name I didn't think I was gonna hear, bro.
He played 6 man. He played 6 man of the year for the Knicks. He could do that off the bench. I mean, he could light it up. Then he went to Cleveland. Was in part of the starting lineup, lighting it up, 3-and-D. What you need? You need me to lock up? I bet. Need me to get them buckets in the corner, them tray bombs? Cool. So, like, that's what I'm talking about with my type of scores. I like scorers that could score in different facets of the game. And that's why I got J.R. Smith.
I like that answer. I like the Gilbert. Gilbert's one of those scorers that I grew up watching, and I was like, he's getting a bucket. Regardless of what he called it, 1-4 flat. 1-4 flat, straight. He moving you out the way, 1-4 flat. I like Gilbert. I like the Gilbert answer. I like Jordan. Jordan's the common answer. Jordan, you watch Jordan 3, he's dominating. The way he scored, he's dominating the game by scoring. You haven't seen a lot like that in the league to do it at that level.
Which Jordan are you taking? Are you taking old man Jordan? Or are you taking Mr. 66? What was it? 62 points, 63 points on Larry Bird in the playoffs? There's different eras of him killing.
You would have to go 96 Jordan, my nigga. 98. 96, 98.
Oh no, that young boy that was jumping out the gym, like I said to say about that.
96, 98. By then he could score whenever he wanted. At every level he wanted.
I don't know. I think I would have to go 92.
92?
Right when in the midst of realizing that, like, these niggas can't fuck with me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He still couldn't shoot crazy yet. He had the post game. He was still athletic as shit. You know what I mean? So it's like he started really like, nah, these niggas really can't fuck with me, bro. Like,
now Jordan not even on my list. Like, he's not one of my favorite scorers ever. I respect him. He's one of the greatest scorers ever, but we talking about my personal list. You know what? You know what player comes to mind, bro? Remember that Braun that went on the? He went to the finals by himself with Matthew Dellavedova with JR. I'm talking about the Braun that played 48 against Boston. He was scoring any way he wanted. Any way he wanted. I ain't never seen nobody, and he was doing it. I think over like 60% field goal. I think he was scoring without missing. I'm talking about threes on fadeaways, 1 foot jumpers. I'm talking that Braun was wilding. That Braun that JR, remember JR did that off the free throw, he did the whole thing. That
2017
Braun, that Braun, that Braun.
was it 2018? No, 2017. One or two.
He's one of my favorite scorers ever. That version of LeBron
Nigga put
James.
up 51 and lost, bro.
51 triple double.
Lost.
Triple double. I'm talking about efficient. But
Nothing
yo,
else.
he's to me, I ain't never see a score like that. That big, that strong, the speed. That Braun was unstoppable. He had no weakness. I think he's my and if you ask me if that guy could score 83, probably so. Probably so. It would have needed. It would have needed. He would have needed like a overtime or so because Braun would have been focusing on other things. But 83, I think he would have done it. Kobe would have done it. Gilbert could have done it. Jordan could have done it, of course. Bird could have done it. Dirk, KD. Those players is players that if they would have scored 83, nobody would have been looking differently at it or would have been looking down on it. But because Bam did it, and he did it his way, people hating on it. Let me give you something that just popped up today though. Cade Cunningham, man.
I know.
Cade Cunningham, he's down for right now. They talking that he might be back for the playoffs.
Bro, collapsed lung is beastie.
Yeah. They looked at the other players that had a collapsed lung. They looked at their timetable and they said possibly he could be back right before playoffs or during the playoffs. But now that Detroit has their falling star, bro. Cade Cunningham might be gone for the foreseeable future. How does that look for Detroit, man? Like, what does that mean for Detroit?
You know exactly what it means for Detroit, my brother.
Trade for LaMelo.
To the toilet we go. Nah, all jokes aside.
Oh,
If you expecting Jalen Duren to step up, and he's not the point guard, I'm not saying he won't step up. He put up 36 the other night, which is amazing. But if you expecting this guy without his point guard who feeds him about 15 to 16 of his buckets, honestly speaking, you got to find this. It's gonna have to be strength in numbers. Karis LeVert, Tobias, Foley, they're gonna have to really run it up until bro get back. Cade, we wish you nothing but the best health. I hate seeing when niggas get hurt. I hate that shit so much, but it's part of the game. It's part of what we do. But yeah, man, they're gonna have to do it by committee for real, bro.
that 65 game rule is starting to like. It's for reasons like this. It's like, if Cade misses all these games now, he's out for all NBA. He's all out for all NBA and all the other awards here. That 65 game rule is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Well, they did that because of the low management, really.
Yeah, but there's actual players that actually need that time, and sometimes because of injury that actually happens. Now you are out of all NBA. That's money. Like that's some contracts revolved around if I make all NBA.
Listen, I respect that, right? I'm gonna use one of my boss's famous lines. What that mean?
I mean, look, like I said, like there's players like Cade. There's players like Cade that if they miss all NBA, that roster, the all NBA roster is gonna start looking weird. It's gonna start looking like the Iron Man award. Like the players who played the most, those are the people that's gonna get the all NBA. Because I don't see a lot of stars with the weight on their shoulders, the load they have to carry to for certain stars. I don't see them playing 65 games. Not all of them stars, unless you're young, and even young
See,
stars twist the ankle sometimes.
I got a problem with that, right? Because we can't have it both ways. And call me the old man in the room to bring up the '90s, but what's the last MVP to play all 82 seasons and win the MVP?
But even in the 90s, let's say those MVPs, they could take half a season off. Maybe I ain't gonna say half a season, but they could take 30 games off and still win MVP.
Who?
Most of those players in the 90s. Jordan was one of the few that played 82 games.
He was the only.
He was the only. So
Reggie Miller too.
No, I'm
Reggie
talking about the
Miller ain't win no
MVPs.
MVP.
I'm talking about
Oh,
MVPs.
I'm saying he played 82. My fault.
So you're telling me every other MVP that ever won it shouldn't have won it because they didn't play 65 games?
I mean, if that's the rules and that's what we going
The
by,
90s ain't had that rule. The 90s ain't had that rule.
I hear
Which is
y'all.
why Jordan won it.
I hear y'all, but I think that, like, honestly speaking, that rule has kind of been put in place to negate, like was Tyler saying, a lot of the bullshit and that's going on in the league, some of the tanking a little bit, stuff like that. But now I think what they need to do is any player that has been medically cleared out, don't dock anything from that play. Like, those games shouldn't count. If you're medically cleared not to play, as opposed to, the nigga hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, if he's hurt, cool. Now, all right, I'm saying now you got 17, what is it? There's 17 games to miss or something like that. Cool. But if you're medically like a collapsed lung, bro, then you gonna penalize me because my goddamn lung collapse, nigga. That's crazy. That's
my
crazy.
lung
Bro.
collapse.
That's
First team,
like,
first in the East. All that. You gonna
same shit with
diminish
Joker.
all that.
Joker,
we can't have it both ways.
I hear
Joker
you,
could only miss.
Wait, he got one is it 2-3 games or something like that?
Who, for Joker?
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I got it right here. I think I took a picture of it.
Bro, yeah, bro. Like, who else is in that predicament right now? Shay took that time off. Like, I bet I'm gonna take these games off. I'm gonna dead ass get healthy.
So let me ask y'all this then, right? In y'all humble opinion, and the number could be whatever. It's an 82 game season. It's a long season, right? What's a valid number then to still qualify?
60.
There is no number that's going to really, because you can't predict what could happen.
But I think, like you're saying, it's more I think you should keep it where it's at too, and just do that. Like, you know what I'm saying, if you're medically cleared not to, like, you cannot be on the floor, my nigga, that you can't penalize me and take away all NBA after I didn't have damn near one of my best seasons. Like, that's crazy.
My thing is, most stars don't do that. Most stars don't load manage. And I'm not gonna say all stars don't load manage because there's some stars that do. But most stars don't load manage, especially when their team needs them the most. They're not gonna load manage. The only player they really put this in place for is Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi don't give a damn about no All NBA. So why is that the penalty for missing games?
I'm not willing to walk with you on that because how many times did we, in the latter years of his career, LeBron been sitting on that sideline, AD been sitting on that sideline. There's been other players besides Kawhi that have been sitting down and taking advantage of that load management, brother. We can't do that.
I mean, since he's doing it, and you can't bring up Bron. Bron played 80 games.
Since he's doing it. What the fuck?
Kawhi Leonard was the face of load management. If he's not to blame, who else?
Yo, hold on, Jay. This nigga Ty is wildin'. Don't bring up this Asian superstar, bro, ever again with load management, my nigga. This nigga needs all.
Fuck that. No, fuck that. He was doing that before. When
was Bron doing it?
He was load managing.
Bron was load managing games. 39. Kawhi they put a 65 game rule because Kawhi was low managing full seasons.
Full seasons, nigga, playing 30 games.
Hold on. You just said medical documentation. He provided it.
He was low managing. He was the reason people had beef with him is because doctors were saying he was fully ready to go.
Right. And
it was Kawhi saying
he got a second
good.
Opinion though. If one doctor saying he ready to go,
a paid guy, you know he paid.
Say whatever you want. I got a slip. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that's the reason. Don't load management. The face of that was Kawhi Leonard. That's the reason they
No,
put
actually,
65
no.
game rule.
No, actually, the face of it was Greg Popovich. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Greg. It was Greg.
He
It
pulled
was
this
Greg.
shit.
But Kawhi took it to another level. Kawhi took it
Listen,
to another level.
he put it with his PTO. What the fuck you want me to tell you?
You know what's
He-
taking it to another level right now? My nigga Zion. This nigga Zion. This is one of his best seasons, and it's one of his worst. It's crazy.
Yo, stop.
Yeah, even Zion. But Zion's like, I don't even think he was mentioned for any of these awards since he's been playing, man.
Nah.
I'm gonna be real. But the 65 game rule is a little crazy, especially for a guy like Cade Cunningham that had his team first in the East. Played most of those games. It's crazy that now he might miss out on All NBA because of a collapsed lung.
I ain't gonna lie. That's fucked up, but I'm fucking with it only because that opens it up now, right? Because the last couple years, the MVP race has really been: is Giannis gonna get it again, or are they gonna give it to Joker? Oh, and B snuck in there. Now Shea is in the mix. It's been the same niggas. Open it up. Fuck it. I'm with it.
And I like it. I like that it's a couple niggas that they can look at. But the first thing you looking at when you voting on your MVP is, let me see how many games he played. It should be about your play. Like, it should be about how valuable you were to your team, your points, your rebounds, the
But
games
it is
played
also the win
matter,
total too,
win totals, those
which
things
is
matter. But don't tell me the first thing you looking at when you voting on the MVP is if he played more than 65 games.
well. I respect that, but at the same token, isn't it a little fucked up that I can't win MVP of the league, even though I'm clearly the best player in the league, but my team sucks? How many years that happened to Kobe?
Right.
Nah, but that's been the criteria forever. You walked
No, I get
into
it.
the
I get it,
NBA.
but it's still kind of fucked up. I mean, let's be real. The nigga played 20 seasons and got one MVP. Come on.
But it's not
Yeah.
called the best player. It's not called the best player in the league
I
award.
know.
But
It's
it's
called
not
the
even
most
that.
valuable.
It's not even
You're not
But
that.
he could have
valuable.
won it.
You're not valuable if your team is eighth seed.
But
That's
that's
dope.
exactly why they stopped giving niggas MVP that are
What
in
you mean
that
you're not
predicament.
valuable if your team is 18?
And that's why Kobe only got one MVP because of shit like that. If
You
you are a
damn near a
team that's
lottery team,
struggling,
nigga.
right? If you're
Oh,
struggling,
boy.
that's a strike. That's an automatic strike.
Nigga.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the curtain back. Let's really be real about it, right? The reason Kobe Bryant only won one MVP and they gave Nash those two and whoever else won it before he got an 08 is clearly because of the rape charges, and they did not want anything associated with that around the league at the time. So stop it.
I mean,
Also,
his teams are the eighth seed though.
yeah, bro. On top of all that, he was still AFC, bro.
I get it, but who was he playing with?
And Kobe ain't get robbed for both.
Hey, listen, tomato. All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna rewrite history. What I'm saying is, there was some years when Kobe could have won it.
What's your point in all this?
I'm bringing up the fucking the comparison with the MVP and the best player in the league.
No, the point was the 65 game rule, and you brought
That
up
was
Kobe.
the start of it.
And you brought up Kobe because the league has done a lot to prevent players from getting accolades like All NBA and like their MVP awards and shit because of whatever reason. Because of whatever reason. And Kobe definitely and when he got in trouble, of course the league wasn't looking for him to be the MVP because that'll make you the face of the league. But in this case here is like, for example, let's say like Giannis. Giannis missed a couple games this year because of injury. He wants to play. He wants to play because of injuries. He can't play. He might not be All NBA this year. And he's one of the best players in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best players in the league, and he actually played this season. Like more games than he probably should have. We'll look at the season and not see Giannis as an All NBA player and be like, what the fuck?
Nah, this year, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This year is on Giannis, my nigga. I don't care what nobody
How about
says.
Cade?
Cade is not in the same situation. And what I mean by that is Giannis has been loving hip hop, reality star, of the Milwaukee fucking
facts.
Bucks this entire season, bro.
Not facts.
Cade not in that situation. You know what I mean? Like they two different situations. Cade,
Oh no,
like, nigga, I love my niggas. Let's get it.
I wasn't comparing them because you're right. Because you're right. I don't feel bad for Giannis. Not one bit. I told you once he stopped the trades, I was like, yo, forget Giannis. I'm done with that saga.
Fucking reality stuff.
Big ass pride baby. Knowing damn well what he should have been doing. He should have been asked for that damn trade. He should have. He should have.
We doing that when Jimmy quit on you? We doing that?
Jimmy put his big boy pants and he demanded that trade. He didn't want to be there. He asked out.
Nigga,
he said, "Trade me
out of here, nigga." That's nigga was not going to practices. That nigga wasn't playing.
You know what's gonna happen to
Giannis? Drama Jimmy, nigga. Don't act. That's revisionist history, nigga. I was around when that shit was going down.
You know what's gonna happen to Giannis?
What?
The same things you just said about Kobe. Kobe got robbed a couple years because of the way his team was set up.
What you talking about,
Because of the way his team is set up. What you mean Kobe wasn't valuable because his team was the 8th seed? Where you think Giannis gonna be in Milwaukee?
X.
You think he's gonna be an 8th seed? You want him to go out like Kobe in 06?
That nigga's 13, 12 seed right there.
You want him to be an 8th seed MVP?
How are you making it? First off,
you want him to be because that's what he's gonna be in Milwaukee.
First off, you're blasphemous. I just want you to realize that. You try to rage bait me. You try to be blasphemous.
Giannis and they have no assets. And Milwaukee's not a city somebody gonna wake up and be like, you know what? I feel like playing there.
Before you go any further, right? What the fuck are you telling me this for when I want him to leave?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what we saying when you brought up Jimmy asking out. That's what I was just like, nah. Jimmy put his big boy pants and said, "Yo, I want to be here."
I brought it out because you trying to say my boy ain't on his shit. Giannis was asked for a trade.
No, and then he took it back. And then he took it back saying he want to stay in Milwaukee. Then he want to complain about wanting to play and not tank, but wants the team to get better. Like, you can't want two things.
Facts, you can't, bro.
Something gotta give.
You can want two things.
Something gotta give. I'll say that to say this. The 65 game rule is we're gonna see a lot of players that deserves to be All NBA. You're gonna see the record books. You're gonna see Detroit at the top of the East. You're gonna see K's numbers, and you're gonna wonder why he wasn't All NBA that year. And then I'm gonna have to tell probably my kids or anybody that watches the NBA, Cade didn't make it because he didn't play 65 games.
He played 64. He ain't got that dog in him.
No, listen.
Like that. But let me ask you something real quick. Before we get off of this. Cade being down now, it makes that Detroit squad, when you look at them as a first seed in the East, it's open season. It's open season. Like now there's teams in the playing. There's teams in the playing that's like
open against bro.
Hold on. Ain't just niggas chasing for number one seed. Like Boston. Boston's looking at chops searching for that number one seed. New York gonna be searching for it too. But I'm thinking about the niggas in the playing. They like, yo, we get this 8th seed. We might get a humble Detroit. Like that's what I'm asking. I'm like, well, Cade being down, what do you think that means for the Detroit Pistons, man? You think they're gonna be able to maintain at least for the regular season until Cade come back? Do you think their chances in the playoffs is over? Like, what's your thoughts, man, on Cade going down?
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
They back. I know they feeling it too. I know they like, yeah, nigga, because Detroit was busting their ass.
Just for that, yo, JT, get healthier, nigga. Get even more healthier than you are right now.
JT get even more healthier than you are right now is insane.
Yo, I think they're gonna take the East. I told y'all this about 3 weeks ago. They my sleeper, and I don't think they're sleeping no more.
Nah, it's quiet.
I think Boston To a lot of people, they look
Big
at Detroit, they looking at the New York Knicks, they looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they're looking at Boston. And out of those 4 teams, I think any team fears Boston more than the other one.
Mm.
They have Jaylen Brown.
Mm.
They have multiple time All NBA Jason Tatum that's getting healthier by the game. They got a coach that has a system that worked enough to have just Jaylen Brown and a bunch of role players second in the East. They got shooters. They got defenders. That's the team right there that teams don't want to play. I don't think people fear Detroit. I don't think people fear New York. I don't think people fear Cleveland. Boston. Boston.
Yeah, man. There's no other team in the East that is constructed right now to make any other noise. So all jokes aside, I'm talking shit about the Knicks. Knicks, this is your season to lose. We've been saying that since the beginning of this year, and I just feel like something. I don't want to put that on y'all. I'm not even gonna put that on y'all. We just let's give y'all that's the regular season. See how y'all looking come playoff time.
And they would people had them cakewalking to the East to the finals when they was looking at these teams on paper. They thought New York had a clear path to the finals. They looked at Detroit as their only competition and was like, damn. But then Cleveland now got James Harden. They stepped their thing up. The
I was
fucking.
gonna say we didn't mention the Cavs one time this whole episode.
I mean, no, the Cavs been playing better. Shout out James Harden for what he's there for is to unlock Evan Mobley. If there's a job that James Harden has in Cleveland is to unlock Evan Mobley.
Yo,
Because
Jay,
if that what?
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Mm.
Cleveland Cavaliers is that shorty that had the flat booty for me, and then she went and got the BBL, and now she thinks she cute. Bitch, no.
Cleveland wasn't cute,
Let's
nigga.
call a spade. A spade.
They wasn't cute last year.
Let me tell you, they always gonna be the hit. They always gonna be the girl that's hit until they get rid of those. Until they get rid of one of those centers.
Yeah.
And by one of them, I mean Jared Allen. Jared Allen, I ain't gonna say he whack. I ain't gonna say he whack. But he said the Bryce is too light. It's too bright. He said the lights is too bright. I cannot. To that day, till he's gone, they always gonna be the flat booty girl that got the BBL. Now that they got James Harden.
BBL Cleveland.
Y'all niggas acting like y'all ain't slapped some pancakes back in the day. Shut up.
There's nothing wrong with pancakes, but BBL Cleveland is what they are. We seen these niggas. They think they hot shit because they got a little something. They got a little nice regular season wins. No, we gotta see y'all in the playoffs. Y'all failed like 4 times already. At the same
Nigga said Cleveland not wifey material. Wow. They ain't getting that ring. They not getting that ring.
BBO Cleveland is diabolical work.
Yeah, because they masquerading. They masquerading just like Brooklyn was masquerading when they got James Harden. They masquerading just like Philly was masquerading when they got James Harden. And they going masquerade in Cleveland. And it's not James Harden's fault.
Maxey, Maxey. James Harden definitely helped with the development of Maxey for sure.
Oh, not definitely.
Got his confidence going.
And he was doing his job with Joel Embiid and shit, but then clockwork, playoffs rolled around and you know what happened there. Wow. You know what happened there. But James Harden, he has to unlock Evan Mobley in order for Cleveland to look good in those playoffs enough to like be like, damn, Cleveland's coming. They need to unlock Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley got to start looking like AD in New Orleans. Maybe not to that level to like 25 and 12. I ain't talking about 27 and 12, but he has to be around for what we thought Evan Mobley was gonna be. He need to start being that. Evan Mobley was projected to be like AD.
Jay is quiet for that, bro. Trust me. I'm right with you. I promise.
Ain't me. This is what he was projected to be. He was projected to be a defensive monster that could score on that level.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was one of them niggas like yo.
They said AD. They
Never
said
again.
AD.
Yeah, on that
Never
note,
again.
When you gonna start looking like AD?
on that note, I'm gonna order me some Subway because this nigga's talking crazy.
No. But you look at Evan Mobley, he looked like with the talent, the defense, the size. It's the motivation. It's the motivation.
I mean, Jay, they getting a lot of money. These niggas is not motivated like niggas was back in the day. It's just not. Nigga, look at the dunk contest. Niggas ain't motivated to go out there and dunk, nigga. Hey, I'm already getting the bag. Fuck, I need to prove I'm the best dunk in the league for. Fuck it.
It's
You see,
embarrassing.
that's another thing coaches and general managers got to look for in drafts. Who got the heart for this shit, man? If I give you $10 million, are you still gonna have the hunger? Are you still gonna be in that gym? Who's the gym rat? You need to be drafting
like
gym
5
rats.
players in the league like that, bro. In my opinion.
Gym rats?
Not gym rats, but that want it. It's not money for them. And Edwards is one. Giannis is another. It's not money to them. They just I want to take your head off. It's me and you. Let's go. Yeah.
They like the
right
game. There's a whole bunch of gym rats that you could tell. And Tyrese Maxey, he's a gym rat.
A gym rat versus a nigga that wanted and is motivated is two different shits. Fuck the gym rats.
A gym rat is the nigga motivated. When you a gym rat, that's you putting everything aside, my nigga. You want to get better each and every day. Each and every day. You live and die at the gym. If you're not playing, you practicing. You playing, you practicing. That's how Kobe was. Kobe was a gym rat. It was either he was practicing or he wasn't. He hardly had time for his family when he was during the regular season because it was the gym and court. So when you were,
I hear what you're saying. I disagree only because look at a nigga like AI. He wasn't no gym rat. I'm talking about the niggas that got the heart
to win.
Yes. I'm not talking about the niggas that's in the gym practicing. Fuck that. I get that.
Don't let AI fool you, bro. That nigga was in the fucking gym too.
He was in the gym. He wasn't in the gym that day. And they tried to and his coach tried to hold him to his coach tried to hold him to him, and he like, nigga, what? You acting like AI's case, he like you acting like I do this every day. Like I'm one of them niggas. Like
nigga, I gotta bring up practice.
Yeah, that's why he was like, nigga, fine. He talking on that because I ain't show up to practice. Like
and he said the game I risk my life for every day, and we talking about practice.
Yo, the funniest thing about that interview was that he was in total disbelief, my nigga. All this was because he missed practice.
Not the game. Practice. Telling you, dog.
Larry Brown had it out for that nigga, bro.
Yo, but there's certain players that because my star not going to the gym. Now these other niggas is like, yo,
they think it's cool. Like, yo, what you know?
Unless you have a vet in there that like only because he missing, don't mean you get to miss it. Unless you have that type of vet, nigga, them niggas see the star missing practice, they're like, what? I'm running over this little old nigga.
That's so true.
Man, listen, there was a couple teams in the league like that though.
Not that as, but that's what I mean about Evan Mobley needs to start getting like that. That's the reason people not looking at Cleveland like that. But as far as Cade Cunningham, yo, shout out to Detroit. Keep the fort down until he come back. You had a hell of a season. They saying he might come back by playoffs. Just hold the fort down. Maybe Cade come back and y'all could have the season y'all deserve. But as of right now, Cleveland looking for it, New York looking for it, Boston looking for it. They're looking for the top. And everybody in the play-in is looking at Detroit, looking at how I get a piece of that. How I get a piece of that. Because I know the Hornets is looking at that. I know Miami looking at that. I know Orlando looking at that.
Yo, Ty, you hear this nigga? Yeah.
I'm telling you, you don't think those teams looking at a Jalen Duren-led Pistons and was like, oh, hold on. I need that.
Listen,
you needed to do what with it, bro?
And they still play D, bro.
There's teams that might lose on purpose to get to that
one series. What you gonna do the next series?
No. That'll take care. that'll take you. You can't control what happens next. You can't control what happens next. Anything can happen in those series. People could get injured round one, all that. Same thing that's happened. But as far as getting a chance at it, you can only get a chance at round two. And if you're telling me you get a chance at a Jalen Duren led Detroit Pistons, if you the Hornets, you're not licking your chops over there. If you Orlando, you're not licking your chops over there.
No, because those are jump shooting teams. And if I'm Detroit, you playing to my advantage, bro. I want you to shoot them dumb shots. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm gonna grind out basketball with you. Something you're not comfortable with.
Oh no, that system gonna still be there. But that system still needs Cade.
And why you disrespecting
what shooters
the
in
team
there you
captain
talking about?
Isaiah Stewart?
You said who?
Why you disrespecting the team captain Isaiah Stewart?
I'm just saying the skill level. Like, for example, shooters. If you take Cade gone, how Duncan Robinson getting them shots? Duren, Tobias Harris, Karis LeVert. They need them. You know what they need, Ave? You know what they need, Ave? You know what they need, Ave?
What you thinking?
Run with Boston when Kyrie went down, and I think it was Terry Rozier. I believe it was Terry, right?
Yeah.
That was the year Terry stepped up.
Hell yeah.
They need one of them niggas. They need one of
them. But Terry stepped up because he was mad he was like, I gotta ball out.
You gotta ball out, bro. They need an Isaiah Thomas. They
played me, bro. Nigga was tight. Kyrie got there. They showed him all the love. Nigga drafted this. Like, niggas don't care about you, bro.
Why you bringing up niggas that got locked up?
I'm crying.
He got booked.
Nigga, I want him off my team. That's what I want him to. I want him off I don't care what happened to him. You need to get up on my team.
I got no point guard.
I want that.
I just gotta let him talk, bro. Let him talk your shit. Okay.
I need Terry off my team, bro. We gave up one. First of all, let me tell y'all real quick how that ended up. So Miami trades a first round pick and Kyle Lowry for Terry Rozier. Mind you, the Hornets never told Miami this nigga was under investigation. This nigga might get locked up soon. They didn't tell Miami that. This nigga might get locked up soon.
That's nasty work. They be doing wild shit.
Yeah, so Miami like, all right, fuck it. He good in health. I ain't fucking with that. Let's trade a first round pick and Kyle Lowry an expiring contract for him. Nigga, Miami 6 months later find out that this nigga might get locked up. So they like, we'll take care of it. Like, hopefully everything go out the best. Miami find out this been happening. So they're like, yo, hold on. They're like, it's been happening. Why Charlotte ain't tell us? Nigga went to the NBA. They was like, yo, we want our first round pick back. This niggas ain't tell us we was trading for a criminal. That ass. So they was looking to the league like, yo, we need that back. The league gonna give them a second round pick and be like, yo, my fault here. Like a second round pick. Terry, get on my team, bro. You making $26 million to be a convict. Nah, I ain't gonna say convicted, but the nigga getting in trouble, bro. Like, and you was trash before that. Like, nah.
See, and this is why I blame Boston, bro. They fucked him up mentally. He was like, nah, now I'm against the world now.
Boston might have put him on the map. Before Boston, nigga, Terry was packing his bags around the league.
My son Terry was nice at Louisville.
Oh, and in Louisville, he was nice. He was nice. But I'm talking about when he came in. Yeah. Before he got that money in Charlotte.
He was behind Auntie, Kemba, then Kyrie.
He was nice though, but you know, he wasn't one of them niggas. But that's what Detroit needs. Detroit needs one of them niggas to wake up and have one of those type of playoff runs. The Terry Rozier, the ITs. Those type of playoff runs. Because if they don't, and this Jalen Duren led Detroit, I'm talking about, and by no means, I don't want people watching this and think I dislike Jalen Duren. But when you telling me my team is being led by Jalen Duren, that's you have concerns behind that.
And Tobias Harris.
So that's what I mean by there's teams like the Charlotte Hornets, like Miami, like Orlando, that's licking their chops. They're like, yo, we might have a chance now at doing this, like going to the second round. There's teams that might be losing on purpose to get to that 8th seed.
Crying.
Because the second seed is Boston. That's I can see it Boston. You gonna be seeing tank. You gonna be seeing people tank that 7th seed.
I don't want to see Knicks in Cleveland on the first seed. I don't want to see that shit again. Tired of that.
You might see Knicks in Toronto.
I bet.
No, we don't want to see that either.
What you mean? I want to see Cat get challenged at least twice.
Yo, shout out Cat too, because we had a couple episodes on this podcast that we was coming at Cat hard. But shout out Cat, he been playing good ball, man. Cat been playing good ball. I ain't gonna lie, these past couple games, shout out Cat, man. I want to give people their flowers when I've been cutting their ass this season.
You cutting my son ass, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it was well so. It ain't his fault. Ain't his fault, but let me see something else right here. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about something real quick.
Talk
and
to
then
me.
And then we out of here. Seattle and Vegas. Seattle and Vegas. They talking about expanding. They talking about the expansion teams. Seattle. They talk about Vegas. They talk about moving either Memphis or Minnesota to the Eastern Conference. For those two West teams. How y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about Seattle coming back, D? Seattle was your favorite team, bro. When Uncle Jeff Green and them niggas got drafted, you was fucking with Seattle, man. Now nigga ain't fuck with the green. Now nigga ain't fuck with the green.
No.
Now nigga ain't fuck with the green. Now nigga ain't fuck with the green. Around 08, you wasn't fucking with the green?
Yo,
Grove Street? You was in Grove Street?
That's why I hate about D, bro. Now he gonna front on Seattle, man.
Where you get your info from, boy?
I was there, nigga.
You was where, nigga?
I was there, nigga.
Nobody was jacking those Seattle fucking
07 when you were
Supersonics.
jacking Uncle Jeff Green getting drafted by Seattle Supersonics, nigga.
I don't even think he got drafted there, nigga.
Nah, he didn't even get drafted there. That was KD. I think they traded for Jeff Green on draft night, and then Jeff Green ended up in Seattle.
This nigga's crazy. The most fire shit about the Supersonics.
Oh no! I'm lying. As a matter of fact, I'm lying. This nigga D like Greg Oden. He like Greg Oden.
Yeah, facts.
I forgot. He like Greg Oden that draft. You was fucking with Portland.
Some Mike Conley and them too.
Yeah, he like Greg Oden.
No,
this nigga's a capper, bro. I can't believe you a Pisces. For all the cap you be on, shit be crazy. Nigga's a capper.
Nah, but for real, how you feel about Seattle, man, and Vegas having the team, man?
Vegas would be a little tricky, right? Because the biggest song in Vegas right now is Bam Adebayos' bitch.
Aye. Yeah, in Vegas.
Again, my brother?
Nigga said my brother?
You want to say it again?
Yeah, word, my nigga. We don't say that about females here, bro.
What you got against Shorty, bro? I ain't gonna lie. That sounded harsh, bro.
Who?
Big Asia, man. What you got against her?
Asia Wilson? You called her that, man? The great Asia Wilson?
I love Asia.
So why you called her that?
Call her what? Yo, y'all gotta get your
Anyways, how you feel about Seattle and Vegas, my nigga?
Listen, man, it could get sticky, pause. Because, like, how you gonna move either Memphis or Minnesota? They on the West Coast. They're not on the East Coast. That's wild.
Memphis and Minnesota, they kind of like, I could see why they could move them into the Eastern Conference. Yeah. One of those teams, I could see why, and like how and shit like that.
How far is Memphis from Minnesota? I mean, not Memphis. How far is Minnesota from Milwaukee or Wisconsin? But yeah,
not crazy far. Not crazy far.
So yeah, pull up, man. Pull up to the East.
Anthony Edwards in the Eastern Conference, bro.
Knicks is shitting themselves.
Nah, we need another Canada team.
Oh hell no, hell no. They look, the league got space for two more, and they chose Vegas, and they giving Seattle back their shit. I'm glad Seattle getting back their squad because that was a good crowd.
You know what that means, right, Jay?
What?
That mean that Shea is Mr. Thunder, bro.
Yeah,
like he is
not Russ.
Not because technically, his still work because he got maybe 2 years under Seattle, if that.
Now Russ was the first player drafted to Seattle. I mean to OKC.
Right.
KD was the last to get drafted in Seattle.
And
then-
then that year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Gotcha.
KD was the last player drafted in Seattle.
Y'all disrespect Harden? He's in that.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Harden got drafted by OKC though.
No,
We
I'm
are.
saying in the OKC lore.
He ain't got no chip. No disrespect.
Nah, it's because he was nice. Is that he only spent like 2 years there, like 2-3 years there.
Shea got a chip, MVP.
Shea got a debate on if he could be the best Thunder who ever lived.
Why isn't he already?
430 is crazy. That's beautiful.
It's that we
The
can't.
best Thunder?
Yeah, we can't OD disrespect what Russ done to that organization, bro.
Yeah, facts for sure. And that's another player too that is very, very well respected. But Russ.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
But as far as this nigga may have get the triple crown, bro. Like Shea might get the triple crown, bro. He might. Yeah, it's possible.
Twice.
Right. So it's like
Twice.
that's value. Quick. So it's like you gotta put
Twice.
some respect on that, bro.
That nigga get the
So,
triple
bro,
crown twice.
Let me tell you something, son. I gotta be the nigga to keep it a buck, to keep it real up here. That nigga Shea is afraid of Tyrese Halliburton. I'm sorry.
Tyrese scared, and he had him at 7. He had him at 7. He took him to 7.
We gotta stop putting all this sauce.
Let me tell
when
you
the
something though.
sauce is out.
I'm gonna leave this with a hot take. Shea get that triple crown again. We gonna start having a conversation on the tier list he stands on, because he wins it again. Shea's over AI. Shea's over a lot of those niggas, those legends that's gonna make a lot of niggas uncomfortable. Shea wins that. He's closer to Steph Curry than he is Chris Paul and them niggas.
2-0.
But
Shea
wait,
wins one more chip.
Wait, Jay. I got a problem with that. Isn't
What?
that ring culture?
No. I said triple crown. If he wins the MVP again, if he wins the chip, and if he wins the Western Conference MVP, I'm talking about 2 years in a row. I'm talking about on his
that's
way.
ring culture.
No.
That includes championship.
Not ring culture. He's on his way to a dynasty.
That's relevancy.
He's on his way to a dynasty.
So chips make you relevant.
No, winning makes you relevant, my brother.
But no, brother.
No. It's beyond.
They
It's
go hand
beyond.
in hand.
Hold on. It's beyond the chip. He had the best season. He's the best player. He had the best player in the world type of stats. In the regular season, if he wins MVP again, he's the best player in the regular season.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. That's nothing to do with rings. And AI, that's to AI's one MVP.
Yeah, his one MVP and there's no rings. Yeah, I got it. So where do you got him in relation to D Wade right now?
Who, Shea?
Yeah,
If he win one more right now.
right now.
He could be there.
Is Wade still over him? You got Shea over Wade?
Nah, Wade's still over SGA. Wade's still over SGA, but if he completes another title run, I'm talking about him leading it. That's a different conversation.
So then you putting him over Wade?
If he wins it again in that fashion,
yeah,
you got to start having that debate. You got to start, and it's not a debate where I can look at a nigga and be like, "You crazy for thinking SGA over D Wade." I got to start having that respect for him, where he got to be put in those conversations. If he wins one more in the fashion that he did last year, that's a Steph Curry type of conversation. Not that he's better than him, but he's on his way to be on that tier.
Hey, hold on.
That's where you would have to mention SGA as one of the top 4 greatest guards. Well, yeah, top 4 greatest guards who ever lived.
And this is where it gets
put him with Isaiah? Or he gonna pass him?
Bro, yes. Hold on. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky, bro. The nigga got 2 final MVPs. Like I'm saying, hypothetically, if he gets it.
Uh-huh.
So that right there is something Steph Curry doesn't have. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that.
D Wade.
Exactly. So Jay is on to something, bro. Like it makes hold on. This nigga's that nigga, bro.
And like I said, it might not make him better than Steph if he wins it again. It might not make him better than Steph. But the debates and the arguments will now be starting to be had. And you cannot call people crazy if they choose SGA over a lot of the legends. If SGA wins it again in that fashion, a lot of these conversations are gonna get it's gonna be getting uncomfortable to a lot of legends. Like you just said, if people ask me if SGA is over D Wade, that might be an uncomfortable conversation for me. But I can't. That might be something I gotta think about. If somebody tells you SGA over Iverson, that's a conversation you might have to think about. That might make you uncomfortable with the answer. No point intended.
I was gonna say because I know the real answer, motherfucker.
But nigga, SGA for president.
So
SGA.
you jacking SGA over Iverson A?
Wait, right now or if he wins?
Right now.
Right now, no.
Why not?
He has to complete. He has to complete.
He already did it.
With the points, like scoring. You got 20 points a game for how many games? Or was it 30?
120, 130 now.
Right. Now, that's cool. But like I said, he gotta as actively right now. He gotta finish.
You want to know why I kind of hate that comparison? Because OKC's loaded, and when Iverson did what he did, come on.
Let me tell you something. I got SGA over AI.
I hear you. I'm just saying. I just don't like the comparison. Because let's be real. What if AI was running around with a bunch of weapons on his team?
Look, you see?
On now.
You see, Abe, I told you the conversation about to start getting uncomfortable.
Denver Nuggets, he had every weapon possible, and these niggas ain't win.
I'm telling you, these conversations about to start getting uncomfortable.
It ain't uncomfortable.
It's getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, not yet. Shea ain't there just you could say, and I'm not putting the ring over because Shea got a ring now. Nah, I'm talking about skill set. His skill set is almost up there with AI's. I'm not gonna lie, but I need to see him finish out and dominate these playoffs, and then I could be like, all right, Shea, you got it, bro. You over AI.
Yeah, in fact, if he do these, I got him over AI now. But if he finishes off these playoffs right here, it's like he's on his way to a dynasty. There hasn't been a lot of players and a lot of teams. There hasn't been a lot of players lead their teams to damn near a dynasty. There's been Duncan. There's Curry. And hold on, are we calling the dynasty by just winning 3 straight rings or multiple rings in that decade?
It's not 3 straight.
Multiple in a decade.
Okay,
it's
so
multiple in a decade.
That's Duncan. That's Curry. Jordan.
Please,
Kobe.
Please. Oh, okay.
Kobe, Shaq. And that's it. And if SGA if he completes this, and even at come on, he's on his way to a dynasty. Son, that 6 players might have even. And I'm talking about dominant.
Did you say Kawhi?
You gonna disrespect Larry Bird?
Oh, Kawhi.
Kawhi ain't never had no dynasty.
I ain't gonna say Kawhi, but you gonna disrespect Larry Bird?
Oh, word. Toronto was no dynasty like you said.
Toronto probably could have.
Nah, we was joking off camera about that shit.
But who you said? Are we disrespecting who?
You disrespecting Larry Bird?
Larry. But I think Boston was a dynasty.
They had a couple
franchise, but I think Larry won 3.
Uh-huh.
Nah. If you count Larry, you would have to count Braun and his teams.
How?
Because Braun was 1 away from having a dynasty too. In Miami.
You see how the nigga?
Nah, he right, bro. He right.
Braun could have won 4 straight.
I'm not giving on that. For winning 2 years out of your 5 or 10-year gap is nasty work.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can't do that.
That's the way we that's how we counting this nigga.
Who?
You said Kawhi, right?
I didn't say no Kawhi.
No, I said Kawhi.
Who you said?
I said Larry Bird.
Oh yeah, Larry Bird. That's the same thing. That's what I meant. Like with Braun, like I think Bird won 2 straight, or he won 3 in what 15 years.
I think
Kawhi dynasty in himself, bro.
Basically, like he's one of them niggas. He's one of the all-time players, but I don't think Bird had a dynasty.
I think Bird only played like 13 seasons. Bird ain't played long.
Magic had a dynasty.
Yeah, man, it's not easy to get a Shaq. We see a Shaq. Yeah, it's a Shaq and shit.
But But
man.
that's what I mean. Like SGA completes this. We got to call him. We got to put him in a different realm. We got to put him in a different realm, especially in the fashion he did last year. But we're gonna end it right there, y'all. Welcome to the pod. This was a good episode, man.
Yeah. Listen, man.
We discussed a lot. We discussed a lot. We discussed Cade, man. Shout out Cade Cunningham. Get well better. I mean, get healthy soon. The league gonna miss you. Detroit gonna miss you. You changing the course of how these playoffs might turn out. Get well soon, Cade. But episode 48, man. Welcome to the pod. Con Wolf, man. Ty the God, JD. Welcome to the pod. Episode 48. Peace.
Yeah, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, come talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, live with me, walk.